Welcome to our show. Hope you guys are doing all because they're having a wonderful day on this 14 November 2024. We had to log in before. We had problem yesterday with the Tokyo Ghoul, but it's not a big deal. The only problem that there was there was an update, and we had to be there to see it. Yeah, so we're gonna be able to play today. As you can tell, is we're gonna do a couple minutes of real gaming. Then we're gonna be doing some idle style gameplay. You're gonna see me eat. Not see me eat. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so confused because my first video of the day. But I'm so freaking glad that we are gaming, baby. And let's trial. What is that? And let's trial. Okay, try. Look at the rewards. Kind of crazy. The rewards are kind of. Look at my team. Look at my team. Yes. So yesterday there was it updates, so we'll see how it works. And now it's possibly the Crybaby week, so Juzo event is kind of over. It's a shame we didn't even get to the top 20. We're eating rice that I cooked yesterday that I'm recooking, and there's nothing better. Nothing better. It's almost like fried rice itself. I have to open the door to the it's getting hot. So right now, as you can see by the corner, the left down corner, oh, look at Ifumi. This is the first time we're finding Ifumi, which is a possibility that they release the character Ifumi, because I got her, and by the amount of of pool that we had, we possibly should have gotten her at least once, right? But it's okay. A lot of them didn't get. We got Rize. Inami can heal, which is possibly one of the best thing in the game, because to my knowledge, she's the only one that can heal. See, the phone is too hot. It's okay. It is completely okay. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna open the door a little bit more. The house is gonna get cold. I'm gonna get cold, but at least we're gonna be able to do editing and streaming. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, is possibly one of the busiest day of the week for me. For no reason at all. But hey, I'm in a good mood. Perfect. Nice. Oh my gosh, I was thirsty. I was thirsty as fuck. Whew, baby. It'll be some of the best time of my life, guys. I'm gonna be streaming this game. I'm gonna be mukbanging. I'm gonna be watching Dexter in the background. What a time to be alive. And this trial is possibly the same as Chain. The next evolution of Chain. I don't know. I don't freaking know. However, it's a new mode, so it's fun. Once again, it costs me energy. Wait. I'm gonna be able to kind of not necessarily give up, but not do as much as I used to do for the crystal, for everything. Right? Everybody's right now at maximum. Got a super good reward. My ranking a hundo in this trial race. What? 127 hours. How much is? I know 3 days is 72, so that's about 4 days. That is kind of cool. So once again, we're broke. We were supposed to get today. I go in. Fucking automatic. I got it in English. Automatic guichet. It's filled. It's full. So I mean, what can I do? It is okay. What makes us human? We're gonna do the VIP for free. Thank you. I'm gonna get event pack. Free. Thank you. Naki is possibly one of the first of the don't really care about. I don't really care about Naki. And it's not because I don't like the character. I do like the character. But if you watch the Tokyo Ghoul series, Naki sadly has always been a lackey. So he's kind of like the follower. He isn't like a main character. For example, the first Kaneki being the protagonist. This is important. The second was Juzo also being a normal character, but Juzo in itself is not necessarily without necessarily being a main character. He's kind of his own. Good. No, I'm too weak. I'm sorry. Peak contest story. Shit, I'm sorry, dude. They tried to upgrade. Okay. Can't believe it. This is the first time. This is the second time for help. This is the second time. Oh, guess what? Oh my god, c'est Uta! Uta! I love me Utah. Hopefully Utah is the blue one. Let's check out what is his he's a blue. He's a blue. Why am I so excited about the blue? Well, it's kind of the blue is the one we have. The blue, I have Izumi, I have Ken, but I don't have many. The red is possibly one of the strongest I have, but not much. I feel like leaving the other guy. Them all. Thank you. Thank you. 7-day progress reward. Look at this, look at this, look at this. That was insane. The amount of reward we got here is insane. Wish I paid more attention to what we got, but I double press for nothing. Okay, let's go. Okay, we got 10, 20. Where's the other guy? Oh, Kiramako. I want to see. How can I get back to helping that guy? Fuck, I wanted to help. If I was stronger, I would have helped him. Now I feel bad. Oh my god! Oh my god! That was insane. I feel bad because, listen, it's a game that I like. First of all, I love Tokyo Ghoul. Not being there yesterday kind of felt a bit weird. Quest. Ooh, guess what? We have a lottery. Shake and win. Lottery. We have the quest, and the quest possibly give us something. Event quest. Nice. 5. So what I can do 6. Green. Blue. Green. So as long as I don't get different color, we're good. Green. Holy shit. That was good. That was really good. If it was, this is a game that I love, and it's a game where I'm kind of strong. I'm good with the rankings. So when I have followers that comes in, and followers on TikTok, on YouTube, I don't care. But follower that comes in for help, I like to help them. They want to ask for my help, and they want to ask for my help in Arknight. In the tower, there's nothing for help, so yeah, this is my only opportunity to help people. I want to help. I want to help. Golly. Archive. I want to know, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that there might be another. Oh, look at this. You can tell that he's new. You can tell that he's new because he wasn't there before. I'm 100% sure. I'm 100% sure. Now, technically speaking, I do not know. I do not know. Technically speaking, I do not know what the specialty of Uta is. Technically, I don't care. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a pursuit. Nice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back here, right? Now it's a bit colder in the apartment. It's not cold enough. Okay. It isn't cold enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my mukbang because I'm fucking hungry, guys. I'm fucking hungry, but at the same time, and I don't want to be negative, but I'm super hungry, and at the same time, I wanted to eat before I play. That's why I usually play later, but I missed a game. I did miss a game, so I'm gonna be playing right now. Gonna give me a quick couple seconds to start this. I'm gonna be listening to Dexter. That's always cool. You tell me that you're at one time the speed? Yes. And we'll make sure that we have the Tokyo Ghoul in the background. Come on, are you taking the picture or what? Don't blink, it's your buying. Okay, so they're having a wonderful day on this 14th November 2024. As you can see, we're playing Tokyo Ghoul. They have this new update, which I'm super excited about. I'm extremely happy that we get this. So we're gonna be doing a mukbang now. Sausage, rice, water, and a monster, a huge monster, too big for your little guy. So what I'm gonna do, right, is I'm just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. Yeah, so possibly upgrade this guy. So give me a sec, guys. It won't be long. That's what happens when you play a game and you stream it. But at the same time, it's weird because if I had to choose in between, doing one thing and doing two, I would do two. Limits, of course. Bond. Able to... Oh, we're broke. We're absolutely broke. I got a level 20, which is amazing. Okay, so we'll do this, and we'll do this. Nice. I fucking love this. I'm excited. Got a Utah. I'm happy. So sausage and rice. Now this rice is actually special. The reason why this door is open is I want that apartment to get cold. We're actually editing some clips in the background. So what I do kind of not necessarily shitty per se, but we take every single time that we upload a video, we do a screen recording. That way we do behind the scene. Now we're doing 120 videos, and that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So we're uploading a video, we're editing to make it in a 20 minutes, 40 minutes digestible video. But it's over 400 minutes, so it's a lot of fucking time. Now, this rice, as I said, is very, very, very special. Why is it very special? This is the leftover rice of yesterday. Oh man, the rice in itself, so good, dude. So good, because we cooked it yesterday. Or, maybe yesterday in the rice cooker. Now today, we're doing it in the, I'm gonna do one. We're doing it in the microwave. So what's really cool is when you look at the rice, right? It's actually basic science. It's actually really, really basic science. What you're gonna do is cook the rice in the water. And the water is soft after the rice, right? So you put have a very tender rice. And now, you put it in the microwave, you cook it again, there's vapor that escaped the rice. Now this vapor is water. Basically having cooked soft rice, right? And then, when you eat them, I'm like, oh, this is really watery, this is really rich. But then when you eat them again and there's no water, there's a little bit they're crunchier. In my opinion, there's more taste, and in my opinion, it's better. And you didn't change. You didn't really change the consistency or not necessarily the ingredient, but you didn't change the rice. It's just beautiful. Mm. Even cheese changed completely. It's delicious. And it's delicious. So the trick of the mukbang today is like quite simple. I'm telling you, unbelievable, unbelievable. Middle day is not necessarily a subject of not necessarily a subject that is a pleasant subject to talk about, but it is a subject that it all stemmed from a comment, not mine, a comment. I was going through TikTok and I was in the live and I saw a comment, and I saw a comment that was it was amazing. And it was the education system lies to you. It doesn't shape you into being a team player. But sadly, that comment is it's, there were so many words when that and he got blocked. And it's weird because you're like, why would you block? And then you know how to shoot? That comment really planted a seed. The school system is lying to you, it doesn't make you a team player. It's so weird. I'm tired of eating. It's really because I kind of agree with it, but in a really weird way. And I kind of agree with it enough for me to be like, okay, well, this is a plausible comment. And it's something that makes sense. This is something that actually rings a bell, you know? I agree with the comment enough. Make some research, Juzo. Nice. Shane, we have so much energy. Kataran. Nice. Oh no, perfect. And because my curiosity was picked, I started asking myself, why am I agreeing with that? Why just start ringing a bell? And then, not really obsessing, but being very, very curious. Very, very curious. And it's not so much about the content itself. I think it's the... I don't know, man. Something about that comment really picked me. I think the live was a funny one. It seemed like... I'm not trying to be rude, okay? But to me, it almost sounded like... you know, sometimes you hear crazy people, right? They might be crazy. You don't know what's up with them, but you hear them talking. And you hear them talking. And like, okay, this doesn't make any sense. They're crazy, right? And most of all, those people are possibly like homeless. they're possibly homeless. Something's wrong with them. There's a reason or another. They decided to stop chilling with society, and then you're always thinking that those people are nuts. But that was called crazy too. I was called nuts so often in my life, you know? But sometimes I have this feeling for homeless people. Why are they there? You know? And I listen to them. And even yesterday I went to the bank. It was yesterday it was like 11:45 p.m. and I saw someone sleeping in the bank. And I'm like, holy shit. The place where everybody keeps their money safe. Everybody is trying to survive, to save money, no matter what, for rainy days. And there's literally a homeless person there. And I went back to the comments about education. And I'm like, what's education? You know, I think it's very human, very normal to be seeing somebody suffer. And ask yourself, maybe I'm weird, but ask yourself, okay, why are they like that? Why are they like that? Was it because they had trauma? Because they had mental issue? I don't know, man. I do know that it's possible. Very possible. That it's nice. Possible that it's a point where education led them astray. I see my father, my mom to a certain degree too. My mom very, very smart. Very, very, very smart. But instead of pursuing a more student's career, she decided to work, right? To help her mom. My father from a generation where men worked on the farm. My grandfather pushed my father to stop school. You know? I don't know. They put it okay, but I never was. And I never had the feeling of pursuing more than just the minimum of school. I had ADHD. I didn't feel like I belonged to ADHD, to the school. But then, if and only if, think about it, it makes sense. I mean, think about it, right? It's class, and this is of course my experience. This is my life. Possibly very different from other people. But I personally learned more in the alley than in school. Yes. It's more so what you're pursuing, right? Usually school is all about pursuing education. And absolutely be pursuing education. I think if you're going to school and you're not open to learn, I think you're not going to the right place. I think in most countries, right, there's laws that says, you know what, you're gonna go to school, and I think it's a wonderful law. But they're kind of pushing students to go to school, and by pushing people, it can send the wrong message. The wrong message. and in my finish off, I don't want to be there, but I'm forced. And I think the perfect way. I think the perfect way, the better way to learn about life, about the books, is to go in school and being like, hey, I really want to be here. I really want to learn. It took me a while to understand that. It took me a long ass time to understand that. It took me a really, really long time to understand that I didn't want to go to school. I was going to school because I need to be there. But I think that it's a really big shame because I feel like I approached school in a horrible way. And I feel because I approached school in a horrible way, I self-sabotage. See, the reality is I had a good teacher. The reality I had a really, really good teacher. You know? In a lot of cases, they were amazing. I remember having a teacher. And of course, I had teachers that they gave a shit. They didn't give a shit. I think about teachers that I really cared about me and really observed me and really understood me. And I think it took me a while to realize that. It realized a fucking while to realize that. It took me so long to realize it. It's weird, dude. I will always remember having a teacher, right? And having this teacher that told me I had a good grade. And I was struggling in school. I was struggling because I didn't give a shit. I had this mentality of it's all about me, right? It's my perception, my understanding, the way I react to action, the way I come into reaction. See, it's bad. I think I was a kid with a lot of lack of self-confidence. I think I was a kid with a lot of inner issues. I think I was a kid that didn't know who he was. I think I was a kid that was doing his best to escape reality, and school was reality. At home, I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. I could play video games, I could watch TV, I could think about a lot of stuff, you know? But at the same time, at work, I was like, yo, at school, you're like, yo, you need to focus, you need to start to learn because you have an exam. See, that's the mentality that I had, that's the fucked up mentality that I had. It wasn't even about, oh, I'm learning something. I was afraid. And this is a really something that was part of my life for a long time. My father was extremely strict. My father was somebody that took the time to punish me, and there was a point in my life where I can guarantee you, I wasn't afraid of fucking up. I wasn't afraid of doing bad stuff. I was afraid of getting caught. I was afraid of getting in trouble. I didn't care, and that's my whole purpose of why I had such a hard time understanding good and evil, because to me evil wasn't evil. Which is holy shit, I'm gonna get in trouble, right? I was afraid of getting in trouble. But in a perfect solution, in a perfect way, when you have kids, right? It's not about my kid's afraid of getting in trouble. My kids is understanding that this is not something you should do. That was not my case. So when I went to school, I think I was in that same position, and some teacher realized it. And I would always remember that teacher, that French teacher, Stéphane Rousseau. If you're watching this, Stéphane Rousseau, fucking love you, dude. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. I remember having a good grade, and said, "Aren't you happy?" And I'm gonna say something. It's gonna sound weird, but it wasn't weird. It gave me a hug. A little, I'm proud of you. Something I don't think I got a lot of as a kid, and that's just me being honest. And it was something I will always remember. When I see the comments, school failed me. It's almost almost as if, I don't know, I have no clue. I don't think the right question is how to kill the school failure. I don't think the question is why. I think the question is how. And when you think about it, it's actually quite simple. I wasn't a team player. I wasn't a team player. So all of these learning experience, I didn't do sports, right? I didn't do anything with people. All of those experience of you're supposed to cohabit with people. See, I was a working class. I had friends, but I was a working class. So all of these moments or instances where I was supposed to learn social behavior was in the alleyway. In the alleyway was 50 minutes a day. So even if you do the whole week, right? You're doing what? 45 times 5. That's 225 divided by 4. It's about 3 hours 15, 2 hours 20, right? And that's the amount of knowledge about social interaction that you have, right? Now, in my part, I think the problem with school, in my opinion, from my experience, was I was more open to learn about the. I'm gonna fucking fuck with your mind, okay? I was more open to learn about. Fuck. It's a shame. It's such a shame, dude. Because it is really sad, bro. Because I've told you, I started a video with I learned more in the alley, right? I would spend 7 hours a day in a class, and I would spend 45 minutes in the alley, and I would learn more, a lot more. 94. Nice. I think it's a shame. It's not normal to learn more in about 45 minutes than in 7 hours. But if I came into class thinking this is a learning experience, I'm happy, I'm okay. But I didn't think like that. See, with school, there's a very specific system. It's a system of nowadays, right? Nowadays, it's different. But in my time, nowadays everybody gets a trophy for participating. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I was younger, it was all about exam and oh, you compare class, you compare exam, and I would always remember one of the worst systems ever made. One of my teacher, I'm not even remember what was the subject, but I'm not even gonna say the name because it's a shitty person. She would put the exam on the desk, and she would call every single student to pick up the file. But pick up your file, you had access to the file below you. So for example, right, we got, I don't know, Timothy. Timothy has an A+. He picks up the paper and he finds the exam of Inventera, which wasn't great. He can tell all his friends, this is the score that he got. So a lot of the kids start gossiping about, hey, this is the score that he got. And it is constantly a system. Constantly a system of. We're finished with the picture. See, it's a fucking shame because the system is a system of competition. It is not about teamwork. It's about your own. You study. You're good in class. Get a good exam. This is you. This is not your neighbor. This is not the student next to you. This is your score. And if you don't get a good score, then you're being judged for not being good enough. And in my class, it was so stupid. It was so bad. It was either you didn't try hard enough or you tried too hard. You had to stay in the middle. And I remember one day, I was in grade 8, And in grade 8, I didn't give a fuck. I was at school because I needed to be at school, because I wanted to be at school, which is very different. And I was making everybody else laugh. And then I noticed this one thing that was very, very life changing for me. That one thing that was very life changing for me was all of those people that I made laugh. They didn't give a fuck about me. They just wanted to laugh. And all of those people moved away. They moved another year. They moved to grade 9 when I stayed in grade 8. So I just gave up a year of my life for people that didn't, that were only there to laugh. And I mean, to that friendship, I was like, holy shit, I lost a year. And at grade 8 or what, you're 15, realizing that is absolutely insane. Absolutely realizing that is absolutely insane. You have this realization at 50, oh man, I lost my life doing a job that I didn't like. At 50. But it doesn't matter because you have a family, you have kids, you have a girlfriend, you have a car. You know, you have a good home, hopefully. You have a good condo, it doesn't matter. But you have a good place. And you're like, oh my god, I'm so happy I got this. And even if you have a shitty job, you're still in a position to say, you know what, maybe my job is not perfect, but I'm comfortable, I'm happy. And that's the most important part for me. See, with this school system teaching you that exam or a way, it's not about exam, right? The exam in itself isn't the problem. It's nice to test your knowledge and test, okay, well this I understood, I didn't understand, I need to study that more. It's nice. The system in itself, where you're comparing notes, where there's a grading system, where you're like, holy shit, I didn't get a passing grade. I think it's a bit timely, you know? I think it's a bit old school. Then again, the whole system is old school. And then again, you cannot choose, oh well, I like this system, so I'm gonna stay it. But not this system, so I'm not gonna like it, right? Or I'm not gonna make him stay, or I'm not gonna want it to change. I like this system and I want it to change, but I don't like this one, I want to change. Doesn't make any sense. If one thing changed, everything has to change, right? Is that just life in itself? That's just the way life is supposed to work. And with the school system, and it's a shame because, once again, I know this is rambling, I know this is very hard to follow, but at the same time, you're in a school where like, okay, well, I'm forced to be here. And again, it's the way you interpret things. And I don't, I'm able to say, if I start my day saying it's going to be a bad day, it's going to be a bad day. I'm able to say, if today's going to be a good day, it's going to be a good day. But you're not necessarily going to say that about school or about work. Think about work, you said that a lot, but about school, no. And those things that I learned in the hallway, I think they're really useful. I think I still use it to this day. The person I am today is thanks to those moments. But if I gave half a shit in class as much as I did in the hallway, I would have learned more. Now, am I saying that I regret not going to school? And I finished my diploma. I got the high school diploma. I got a bakery diploma, right? Am I saying that I should have done more? Am I saying that I should have done more school? No. My only regret with school is I knew I had to do what? It was 11 years, which is nothing in a lifetime. Nothing in a lifetime. And it's not 11 years. It's like you got 2 months off every 6 years. You get a year off. So that's basically like you do 9 years of class, which is your education for the rest of your life. I should have seen it like that. I should have bought my time versus, oh, I have to go to school. I don't want to go to school. You know, I would skip class. I would skip a lot of class. You know what the sad thing is? I never said that story to anybody. My father was working for the city, and my father friends, they would be in cars, and they knew me because I used to go to the Christmas party as a kid. And if I was out of class, and I was walking in the park and say, yo, they would know, and they would tell my father, and say my father would be home and say, yo, I know you skipped school. So to avoid that, I would skip class to stay in school. It didn't make any sense. So we're back at the comment, and the comment was, school is lying to you. They're not doing the right way. And I don't know. I personally think that there's a lot of in the school system that has to change, yes. But I absolutely think that there's a lot of good stuff in the school system. And what happened with me was I took the bad out of the school system and I was a bad attitude. So it did too negative, and too wrong doesn't make it right. You know, the expression. And it's kind of funny because when I was growing up, one of the subjects that I really enjoyed was math. And with math, I'm good now. But I gave a shit about math. And I'm not saying like, oh, you have to give a shit about every single one of your classes. But I wish I gave more of a shit in French or in English. I wish I did. I got a good. I can speak properly. I can write properly. But once again, it's always with the effect of I could have done this before. Like me talking, like, and it's nuts because right now I'm able to talk. I'm able to be social. I can actually be doing well social. People like me, I hope. But I'm 21 years old, and I can honestly say that wasn't always the case. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I failed the school system. Let's put it that way. I feel like I failed the school system. And I failed it in a way where it wasn't necessarily about me failing the school system. It was about, well, I don't care, and they don't care enough for me to make me care, so we're in a stalemate. It's not like, oh, I'm going to run after you. It's not like, there's this classic sentence, which is play cat and mouse. So a cat chasing a mouse. So it was a mouse, but there was no cat chasing, you know? And that sucks. But anyway, long enough video. I love you guys, take it easy. Thank you so much for watching this. I know it's a bit confusing, but I'm very prone to emotion. I think that's what makes me human, but I'm really prone to, okay, well, this is how I'm feeling, I'm gonna talk about this. And to a certain degree it's fun, but to another degree I think it's a bit confusing because, like, why is he talking about this, you know? And I understand that, but I think once again, I think it's actually beautiful. I think it's quite ironic. I think it's a beautiful thing because I just told you how I wish I paid more attention in class, and hopefully if you pay enough attention to this video, you understand where I'm coming from, you understand what I'm trying to say, and you understand the point of this video, right? Which is something I should have done, which is the whole purpose of the video, right? See, this video was supposed to be very different. I read a comment yesterday, and I was supposed to think about it today, which I did. And then I had a plan, and then I woke up, and then I was like, you know what, I'm fucking hungry, so let's eat. Now, the plan, I completely went off base. And at first it would have been very easy, very, very easy to complain about school, and very easy to say, yeah, school was the problem, school is the reason why I am the way I am. The reality isn't that. The reality is I was giving chances, and I just didn't take them. And I think that I have my part of responsibility. I think the incentive wasn't there. Or I think I tell you, I say, fuck it, I don't care. That's on me, you know? Stop pointing fingers. Start realizing that you're not the perfect person. Stop pointing fingers. Start realizing that you're wrong. Not every time, not always, but sometimes. Be a man, be a woman, and say I was wrong. I was, I don't know why I'm saying that. I was reading a book about the 12 steps of alcoholism. So there's a group in alcoholism, which is the 12 step to stop drinking. And as long as you follow those 12 steps, your journey to stop drinking is it's gonna be easier. There's Alcoholics Anonymous. This is the book that they're reading, and I've read that even though I don't drink because I think there's positive thing. And one of the first steps is admitting that you have a problem, admitting that I was wrong. That's the first step, you know. And then one of the problem is saying that apologize to people that you've wronged, and I have to learn to apologize for sabotaging myself. Okay. Anywho, I'm gonna video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do another video. They can drag the lake. You won't find me. I am the storm that in the weather. Cold little heart today. I take a little break, go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.